My name is Raywin and I help people over 50 learn computers, step by step with no confusing tech jargon. Now, I'm currently learning and building an online business from scratch, and I'm taking you along with me, showing you exactly how to do each step in a simple way. So, if you've ever felt overwhelmed by technology, you are in the right place. Now, before we get started, I want to quickly explain why we're creating a Gmail account, because this part can feel a bit confusing. Now, Gmail account is actually part of something called a Google account. And Google is the search engine and it owns YouTube. So if you want to create a YouTube channel, you must have a Google account first. And a Gmail account is your Google account. So even if you already have an email address with your internet provider or phone company, that won't work for creating a YouTube channel. That is why we need to set this up first. Now, this Gmail account is also really useful. It's not just used for email and creating YouTube. Once you have it, you can learn to use other Google tools, like YouTube, of course, to create your channel, if you wanted to go that far, Google Drive to store files safely, which includes Google Docs and Google Spreadsheets, which is like Microsoft Word, but online and free too. Google Photos to save all your photos, and Google Maps for directions. So instead of being another email to remember, think of it like a key. Once you have it, it unlocks lots of awesome, helpful tools. Now, I know some people don't like having multiple email accounts, and that's completely understandable. The good news is you don't have to replace your current email. You still use that email address for your incoming emails. You can, so just still use your normal email account as you do for everyday things. This email that we're creating is just for things like YouTube and Google tools. So just keep it really simple. No Gmail account means you're not allowed or won't be able to start a YouTube channel. Now, a Gmail account gives you access to YouTube and other helpful tools, as I mentioned. So let's get started and let's open the internet browser, which might be Chrome, Edge or Safari, but I'm using Chrome, and create a Gmail account. So let's now get onto the screen and get started. Right, the first thing you need to do is in the browser, type gmail.com and press enter. This will take you to the Gmail page where you can click on create an account and choose for personal use. Then you will type in your first name and your last name in that option, and then press next. Now we enter in our date of birth and our gender and press next. Now here we need to create a username or the name of our Gmail account. You can use letters, numbers and periods. If you find it already exists, you just keep trying until you get one that doesn't exist. And then you press next, and then you have to create a strong password. Create a password and then make sure you write it down somewhere safe so you can refer back to it any time. Now I like to show my password, so if it's not matching, before I press next, I know that it'll work. Then we need to verify it with our mobile phone. what will happen here is that we will type in our mobile phone number, and then we will press next, and this will send an SMS, a text message, to our mobile phone. We will find a code. We go into our phone, and then we enter the number coming from the Gmail text message. It could take a minute or so to actually come through. So yes, so finally it's come through, and we've entered that in and pressed next. Then we have to type a recovery email address. This could be your email you use daily that you have already for your emails, if that's the only other one you've got. So type that in there and press next. So here you'll see, you can check what you've created, and you need to write this down somewhere safe as well so you know what it is. Obviously you need to check your privacy terms and conditions. Now I don't just push agree, you need to look at more options, and it's up to you whether you read the whole lot or not. But if you go more options, you can read through, and here is where you can see save my YouTube history in my Gmail account. So that's really good. So when you're watching YouTubes, it will save your history to your Gmail account, so you can view it that way. So yeah, so then obviously here you would then read through and click I agree. This is now taking you to your Gmail account. So you've now opened your Gmail account and you're ready to go. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe.